Okay, class 5, there was internet connection problem. Okay, so we'll continue with pronoun. I told you that pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. Okay, then I told you an example. You can see on the screen. And I have told you this example by changing the name, okay? So look at the pronoun chart. As you know that I and we, okay? I and we, you can see these are first person pronoun, clear? And these are used in the beginning of the sentence. These are the pronouns which are used in the beginning of the sentence. Look at the first column. These pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, these pronouns are used in the beginning of the sentence. Clear? Look at the second column. These pronouns are used at the end of the sentence. Me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. These are also these can also be used as an object. Clear? That's why these are called objective pronouns or object pronouns, because these are used at the end of the sentence. Okay? You know, this is the formation of the sentence: subject, verb, and then object. So these are used in place of object: me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. Clear? Then these are possessive pronouns which are in third column. These are possessive pronouns. These are also called possessive adjectives. Clear? Because when we say this is my bag, so bag will be noun and my will be adjective. Clear? Because it is telling us about bag, that bag is mine or bag is someone else. If I say that it is her bag or it is his bag. Clear? So these possessive pronoun are also called possessive adjective if there is noun after them. Have you got? Then fourth column is about possessive pronouns. When we say this is my bag, clear? And this bag is mine. Mine is used at the end of the sentence. Mine is used at the end of the sentence. When you say this is, there is a difference when you use my and when you use mine. You can say this is my bag. Noun se pehle aayega my. Clear? But in look at possessive pronouns. Uh, you cannot say this is mine bag. Okay, mine will be at the end. Bag ke baad aayega. This bag is mine. Are you getting? Okay, and last one is reflexive pronoun when you add self with it. When you add self with pronouns, myself with possessive adjectives. When you add self with possessive adjectives, it becomes reflexive pronoun. Possessive pronoun my के साथ जब self add करेंगे, it will become reflexive pronoun. Okay? Possessive pronoun your के साथ self add करेंगे, then it will also become reflexive pronoun. ठीक है? जितने भी him, her, it, our, your, and them because it is plural, तो plural के साथ we will use selves. Your selves, our selves. Clear? But somewhere you will use yourself. When you say yourself, it is used when we are talking about one person. Clear? Yourselves कब use होता है when we are talking about more than one person. Clear? When I say that you have to do your work yourselves, it means that I am saying to all the students of class 5 that you have to do your work yourselves. Clear? If I say one of the students that you have to complete your work, you have to complete the work yourself, so it means that I am saying only one student that she will complete work. Clear? Okay, I am going to tell you that Beta, I am giving you an example of it. Zainab, I am giving you examples. ठीक है? Pronoun की examples दे रही हूँ. Okay? Okay, listen it again that I is the pronoun, you is pronoun, he, she, it pronoun, we, you, and their pronoun. I and we are first person pronoun. You is second person pronoun. He, she, it, and they. These are third person pronoun. Clear? Listen it again. I and we are first person pronoun. You is second person pronoun. He, she, it, he, she, it, and they are third person pronoun. Okay? Keep it in your mind. I am repeating it. I and we are first person pronoun. You is second person. He, she, it, they, and he, she, it, they. These are third person pronoun. Okay. Then we are going to talk about adjective. We have also discussed about adjective in previous lectures. Adjective is a word that describes something, and it is a describing word that is used right before a noun. Noun से पहले use होता है. Clear? You can see in the box, look at the screen, there is a box. In the box, definition of adjective is written. An adjective tells us more about a noun or gives more information about a noun. It tells us more about a noun. Noun के बारे में हमें different information देता है और ज़्यादा बताता है noun के बारे में by answering one of these questions. For example, car. Then how can we know किस तरह की कार है ये? ठीक है? So blue car. Clear? Comfortable. Luxurious. Have you got? So these different these different adjectives we'll be using with the noun car. Long rope. Rope is a noun, and long or short if we use long
टीचर
or
मैं भी क्लास
small.
लीव करने लगी हूँ।
क्यों? क्यों ज़ैनब? Yes बेटा, why? Tell me.
ऐसे ही
नहीं वैसे नहीं, अब सुने ना. Because Zainab, we are going to revise grammatical concepts. If you do not get it, then when schools open, how will you be able to understand it? You know that in this month, in the same month, school will be opened. So then, okay. Person is a noun. We have used adjective before it, that is tall or short. House is a noun. We have used adjective before it, is it big? Okay. Now look at the next box. Town. Town is a noun. Which town? This town. Clear? So this will be adjective. Last week. Which week? Last week or coming week? So this last and coming, these are adjective which are going to tell us about noun. The second day, the first day, third day. So these are adjectives. First, second, third are adjective which are telling us about day. The other woman, the beautiful woman. Clear? The nice woman. Have you got? So nice, beautiful, other. These are adjectives which are telling us about noun. Clear? How many? 1 second, 3 boys, few cars, several people. So these adjectives which are in red, one, three, few, and several, these are telling us about noun, and which are nouns, second, boys, cars, people, etc. Yashad, if you are here, then please let me know adjectives. I'm going to ask you definition of adjective because we have already done adjective, if you remember. Yashad? Okay, fine. Look at the definition. Look at the examples of adjective. The colorful balloon floated over the roof. Tree top. You can see colorful is an adjective because it is telling us about balloon. What kind of balloon was it? It was colorful. The big dog chased the car. What kind of dog it was? It was a big dog. Or a black dog. The black dog, it can be a black dog. Okay, it can be a white dog, brown dog. So here we have used adjective, another adjective that is big. Third sentence, yellow butterfly is sitting on the red rose. What kind of rose? It is a red rose, so red will be adjective. Butterfly, what is the color of the butterfly? Yellow, so it will be yellow is adjective. Tall giraffe is eating green leaves. Green is describing leaves. Green is adjective because colors are adjectives. Can see yellow, green, brown. Colors are adjectives. Tall giraffe. Tall is adjective. Small rat. Small is adjective. It is telling us about rat. It can be fat rat. Okay. The beautiful princess is wearing a purple gown. Purple is adjective. Purple is also color. It is also adjective. And beautiful princess beautiful princess. Princess is noun and beautiful is adjective because it is telling us about princess. I'm going to tell you one more example. If I say the beautiful girl, then girl will be noun and beautiful or pretty. Pretty will be adjective because pretty is telling us about girl. Clear? So adjective is a describing word. It describes a noun. Clear? So you can see that all the words which are in red, these are adjectives. Next, I'm going to tell you about adverb. Adverb is a word that describes a verb. ठीक है, verb को describe करता है adverb. For example, he sings. If I simply say he sings, then how can you know that how does she sing? कि वो किस तरह का गाती है, ठीक है? He sings loudly. Clear? He sings loudly. If I'm using the word here loudly, then loudly is a word that is describing sings. Sings को describe कर रहा है. Sing is an action word. ठीक है? Sings is verb. It is an action word and loudly is describing this verb. ठीक है? As you can see the definition, an adverb is a word that describes a verb. ठीक है? Adverb किसको describe करता है? Verb को. So loudly is adverb. It is describing the verb sings. Got it? Adverb also describes an adjective. You can see in bracket, I have written very tall. Tall is an adjective. As in previous examples, you have read about tall giraffe. ठीक है? Tall is an adjective and before it we have used very. Clear? So very is adverb and very is describing this adjective कि वो बहुत ज्यादा tall है. Have you got? कितना tall है? बहुत ज्यादा tall है या उससे कम है? So very is describing this adjective tall. Clear? So very is also adverb. There's one more function of adverb. It also describes an other adverb. I have written an example in bracket. The race ended too quickly. If I say the race ended quickly, then quickly will be quick adverb. Okay. And quickly is describing ended. Quickly जो है वो ended को describe करेगा कि रेस जो थी वो जल्दी खत्म हो गई थी. The race ended quickly. If I say too quickly, then too will also be adverb. One adverb is describing another adverb. ठीक है? एक adverb जो है दूसरे adverb को भी describe कर रहा है और फिर verb को भी describe कर रहा है. Clear? If I say too quickly, then these two will also be adverb. Quickly will also be adverb and quickly is also describing ended. Have you got? Okay, fourth rule. Even a whole sentence, it also describes a whole sentence. Fortunately or luckily, I had brought an umbrella because it was raining. ठीक है? Luckily, I had brought, or fortunately, you can say fortunately, or you can say luckily, I had brought an umbrella. So it is also describing a complete sentence. ठीक है? पूरे sentence को describe कर रहा है. Clear? Adverbs often end in ly. ठीक है? Usually adverbs end at ly, as you can see in quickly and loudly. But there are some adverbs which do not end at ly, such as fast. Okay? जैसे fast है, adverb है, but there is no ly at the end of it. Clear? So it is not necessary that adverb only ends at ly. Have you got? Yes, to is adverb. To के साथ भी ly नहीं है. Very is adverb. Very के साथ भी ly नहीं है. Clear? I'm going to repeat it again that adverb is a word that describes a verb, an adjective, another adverb. Verb को भी describe करता है, एक adjective को भी, और another adverb, एक और adverb को भी describe करता है. Clear? Look at this. It is a fast car. The fastest adjective. You can see in this first example, fast as adjective because it is describing car. But if you see at the second sentence, he drives very fast. So drives fast, fast is describing drives. And when we add very before it, then there are two things. One adverb is describing another adverb and one adverb is describing another verb. ठीक है? Adverb adverb को भी describe कर रहा है और adverb verb को भी describe कर रहा है. ठीक है? Look at the third sentence. This is a hard exercise. Again, hard is an adjective because it is telling us about noun and noun is exercise. If I say he works hard, then hard will be adverb because it is describing this verb work. Fifth sentence, we saw many high buildings. High and buildings. You can see that in this sentence, building is a noun and high is an adjective, right? And in the look at the last sentence, if I say that the bird flew high in the sky, then flew is a verb and high is adverb. Clear? So high is also describing this verb. Flew is a verb. High is adverb. The bird flew high in the sky. Okay, I hope that you have got it. Okay, now as you can see that we have described adjectives and adverbs. These were same. Fast is being used as an adjective, fast is being used as an adverb. Hard is being used as an adjective, hard is also being used as an adverb. High is being used as an adjective, high is also being used as an adverb. Clear? In the same way, there's a change of adjective from adjective to adverb. Cheap, cheaply, quick, quickly, slow, slowly, easy, easily. You can see the rule is different here because we'll change y into I and then we'll add ly. Angry, angrily, happy, happily, lucky, luckily. Clear? We have y at the end of easy, angry, happy, luckily. All these y's will be changed into I and then we'll add ly at the end of it. Okay, verb. It's very easy. Verb is an action word or doing word. It shows an action. It shows an event or state. In a sentence, there can be main verb, there can be helping verb, or there can be both verb, helping or main. For example, marriage is studying. If I say marriage is studying, then marriage is a noun, is helping verb hoga, and studying, it will be main verb. Clear? So there are two verbs. Marriage is studying. In this sentence, there are two verbs. Is helping verb and studying is main verb. So there are two verbs in this sentence. And I have told you that verb is an action word. Clear? Uh, Action can be of two types. It can be physical action. It can be mental action. You can see verb. Now look at the screen. Verbs express an action done physically. Run. Your body is involved when you are running. Jump, dance, write. Your hands are involved when you are writing. Kick. Again, your body part is involved when you kick. Okay? So these are verbs which are showing an action physically, which are expressing or telling us about an action physically. Run, jump, dance, write, kick, etc. There are some verbs which refer to an action done mentally. For example, if someone is thinking, if you guess something, if you imagine, if you wonder, you say, I was amazed. Clear? So these think, ponder, guess. Ponder is overthinking. Okay, beta? Ponder is overthinking. Think, ponder, guess, imagine, wonder. These are also verbs where no action is involved. ठीक है? कोई action involved नहीं है, कोई आपकी body involved नहीं है, ठीक है? So these are mental actions, ठीक है? You think with your mind. Think, ponder, guess, imagine, or wonder. Okay, these are form of verbs which you have recently done in last lectures. Drove, drive, or drives. You have done it in simple past if you remember in affirmative sentences. Drive or drives, and will drive. Read, read or reads. Will read. Felt is past form. Feel or feels, and will feel. Taught, teach or will teach. Thought, think or will think. Okay, these are the forms of the verbs: the past form, present form, and future form. Okay, these are the examples of verbs. She ironed her dress. Ironed is a verb because it is showing an action. He drove to the mountains. Drove is a verb telling an action. She feels tired. Feels is a verb telling us about an action. He prefers coffee. Prefers is an action word. She accepted the job offer. Accepted is an action word, action verb. He sings at the bar every night. Sings is a verb. Okay. So all these words, iron, drove, feels, prefers, accepted, sings, all these verbs are telling us about action. Clear? Okay, students, now you are going to do exercise which is in your language tree book. Let me tell you, it's language tree student book, page 14, vocabulary. We are going to do vocabulary. Okay, better first of all, you will be doing page 15. That after that, we'll be doing page number 14. Clear? Page 15, exercise 1, that is about parts of speech. You can see parts of speech. I'm going to read it. First of all, I'm going to read instructions and then we will be doing exercise. Okay, copy each sentence, underline parts of speech given in brackets. Look at the first one, examples. The girls borrowed the wickets. Borrowed is a verb. Okay. Now look at the first sentence. Rabia was quiet at dinner time. Which is adjective here? Adjective is quiet. Okay. Second sentence. Her mother spoke to her kindly. In bracket, it is written noun. So it means we have to find out noun in this sentence. Mother is a noun. Clear? Sentence number 3. She asked why she was upset. Adjective. We have to find adjective. Which is adjective? Look at the words. She asked why she was upset. Upset is an adjective. Number 4. Rabia spoke to her teacher. At the end of the sentence, in bracket, verb is written. So what is the verb here? Spoke. Sentence number 5. She promised to replace the wickets. At the end of the sentence, noun is written in bracket. So we have to find out noun. Wickets is a noun. Okay. Number 6. Mr. Kashif was disappointed with the girls. At the end of the sentence, adjective is written. So, which is adjective here in this sentence? Disappointed. Okay. Look at the sentence number 7. He spoke to the whole class. At the end of the sentence, verb is written in brackets, so we'll find verb in it. Spoke. Sentence number 8. He told them to share the equipment. At the end of the sentence, noun is written in brackets. We'll find noun in the sentence, that is equipment. Okay. Now look at exercise 2. I'm going to read instructions, replace and underlined words with a pronoun. Clear? First of all, I'm going to read example. Rabia spoke to her teacher, Mr. Kashif. So her teacher, Mr. Kashif, the pronoun which will be used for this phrase, her teacher, Mr. Kashif, it is him. Okay, Rabia spoke to him. Now look at the first sentence. How will you change these nouns into pronoun? Mr. Kashif was not angry with the girls. What will be used instead of the girls? Them. Second sentence. Leila and I borrowed the equipment. Rabia admitted. So Leila and I, because there are more than two girls, so we'll use here they. Pronoun they will be used here because there are more than two girls. Look at the third sentence. The boys did not let Leila and me practice. She complained. The boys did not let us practice. Leila and me. So us will be used here. Sentence number 4. The teacher said, you must let the girls practice. The girls, them will be used here instead of the girls. Sentence number 5. Rabia's mother told Rabia to talk to Mr. Kashif. Rabia's mother told her. Rabia is a girl, so her will be used for this noun, Rabia. Sentence number 6. Rabia and her friends could not find the stumps. Rabia and her friends. So we'll use pronoun they. They could not find the stumps. Sentence number 7. The girls looked everywhere for the stumps. The girls looked everywhere for them. Okay, so them will be used. Sentence number 8. My friends and I watched the match on television. My friends and I watched the match. Which pronoun will be used for the match? It. Watched it on television. Okay. Now it's page 17 of student book. Page 17 of Language Tree student book. First exercise. It's page 17 of Language Tree student book. First exercise. What parts of speech are words in bold type? Example is given. I roll the ball when bowling. You can see roll is a verb. Okay, because it is telling us about an action. I roll the ball. Look at the second sentence. I ate a bread roll during the lunch break. We can here roll is noun because it is being used with bread. So bread roll. So it will be a noun here. And because here is no action. Sentence number 1. Our team will play during the lunch break. This break is used in the same way as roll is used with bread. So it is a noun here. This break is noun. Sentence number 2. Try not to break the stumps. So here break is showing an action. It is telling us about an action. So it will be verb. Look at third sentence. The teacher looked at the time on his watch. Here is no action. It is teacher's watch. The teacher looked at the time on his watch. No action is here. So it is a noun. It is telling us about the watch that may be in teacher's hand. Sentence number 4. A lot of people came to watch the match. As you can see, it is also telling us an action. People came to watch the match. So here watch will be verb. Sentence number 5. After the match, the players needed to rest. It is a verb here, this rest, because they wanted to rest, they needed to rest. Sentence number 6. The rest of the pupils clapped for the team. Here the rest will be noun because it is not telling us about any action. Look at sentence number 7. The principal will present a cup to the winning team. Here present is because after will a verb is used. Okay? After will verb is used. So will present will be a verb here. Sentence number 8. My friend gave me a present on my birthday. So it is a present that is also called a gift. So it is a noun here. Okay. Okay. Okay, students, it's all about today. And tomorrow we'll be doing workbook exercises uh, from unit 2 and 3. And these exercises are related to parts of speech. So tomorrow we'll be doing these exercises. Okay, thank you so much, class. Allah Hafiz.